everybody, it's Lindsay, aka the Crohn's Ranger, and I just want to do a quick video to kind of do a little update about what's going on with me and where I'm at, stuff that's going on. I'm sporting my new strong as fuck Crohn's disease warrior shirt. It's one of really the only shirt out there that I actually wanted to buy. A lot of the other ones I think just have too much writing and stuff on them and just aren't really my style. I've thought about making some shirts of my own, but I don't know. Maybe in the future, we'll see. As far as what's going on with me right now, I was in the hospital about a month ago. I had an abscess right next to my stoma underneath the skin, and I thought it was just a mini blockage. And then we go into the ER and they did a CAT scan, and the doc's like, you got a belly full of pus and so you're gonna be admitted and we're gonna have to drain it. Luckily they were able to do that with a needle instead of cutting me open, which is what they originally wanted to do, and they got most of it out with 2 different needles, and they sent me home with just really strong antibiotics. I didn't have to have a drain tube or anything, thank God, because those suck. So right now, that's all better, or at least seems to be. And right now my biggest issues are vitamin deficiency and pain management. 2 things I'm sure all the fellow cronies are very familiar with. I'm deficient on vitamin D and vitamin A, and also magnesium, iron, you know, the big main ones that most of us are deficient in. I'm getting iron every time I go for my interview infusion, which is every 4 weeks. And then I take vitamin D, I think it's like 50,000 individual units 3 times a week, and they just doubled that. And then I have vitamin A that I take every day. Because right now my vitamin D, that's the one that they're really worried about, because my last bone scan said I was pre-osteoporosis, so my vitamin D level was 12, and it's supposed to be up like 36. So hopefully we can get that up there with the double crazy dose of vitamin D. And that brings me to the other thing I wanted to talk about, which was pain management. For the first couple years after this latest big flare that led to me getting my ostomy, I was on OxyContin, and that was immediate release and extended release at the same time, and that was for a couple years. And there's a lot of those couple years that I really don't remember because I was on such high dose pain meds. And now I am on a Butrin's patch, which you wear for a week, and it is time released throughout the day. And I'm also on hydrocodone. It's the 7.5 325 size pills, so not the highest, but about middle of the road, but I usually take 2 of those a day. I was supposed to change my patch on Monday, but I decided not to because I really want to start weaning off my pain meds. Even though I still have quite a bit of pain daily, I'm tired of being on pain medication all the time. So I figured weaning off that patch first and then trying to cut down on the pills would be the easiest way to go, because it's kind of hard to taper off a patch. So it's been 3-4 days with no patch, and of course, you know, you've been on something that long. It's been almost 2 years with this set of pain meds. You're gonna have withdrawal symptoms, physical withdrawal symptoms, which my husband loves, by the way. But it's a lot of body aches, night sweats, you can't sleep. I couldn't sleep on the Butrin's patch anyways because it causes insomnia. But you get that restless leg stuff when you're trying to go to sleep, that kind of thing, headaches, overall fatigue, you know, even on top of the normal fatigue that you usually have with Crohn's. But hopefully the next couple days that's going to stop, and then maybe I then I can concentrate on cutting down the hydrocodone, because I'm tired of being on that as well. It's not good for your liver. I'm on way too much of it. I don't want to be dependent on it. So hopefully I can get those tapered down and just, you know, for emergency purposes, have to take them. That's my ultimate goal. I'm gonna have to figure out some other kind of way to deal with the day-to-day pain that I have, but hopefully, I don't know, maybe through exercise, something like that. I'm hoping to do more of these videos. I've got several in mind that I want to do. I'm in the middle of creating a space right now where I can do these videos. We have lights and all that special stuff, microphone, everything to be a bit more legit with these videos. So hopefully the production quality will be a little bit better than me just sitting here holding my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna be updating you guys hopefully every week. I want to tell my diagnosis story, like many fellow cronies have done, and talk about things that us cronies face day in and day out, and maybe answer questions that people have asked me on Twitter and things like that. If you'd like one of these shirts that I got, I'll put a link below in the description, and I'll also put a link to the Crohn's Ranger blog and Twitter. And I'm going to try and do video blogs now instead of the actual written blogs, because I think I'll be able to be a little more consistent. Because if you followed my blog, it's pretty sparse, to say the least. So, yeah, that's where I am at right now. Hopefully these updates will continue to get better and better, and no more hospitalizations, no more steps back, no more dead-end corners. But I hope all you are feeling good and making progress. And if not, you know, the community's here for you. If you're having troubles, just reach out and we'll be there. Well, have a good night.